Hi guys, Ralph here. I'm doing part 2 on this one because I've realised with the grandstands that I've not really checked two of them, I don't think. I've not checked the 2600 Mark II, but the 2600 Mark 1, so I've got a Mark 1, a Mark II and a Mark 3 with the different 2600s, 3600s. I've not actually checked any of these. So I've got this one plugged in. This is a 26 Mark II. Power supply, they're all the same power supply, 9 volts grandstand. So let's plug her in, see if she works. Okay, we have sound, but we have no picture. The cable is plugged in. This is really loud. Let me try and tune this telly in again, and I'll jump cut. So bear with me a second. Okay, what I've noticed on this one is I'm tuning in on 194 megahertz all the way up to 197. I wish I could turn the speaker off on this. There's a lot of interference, especially on this with bleeding across. That's got to be an RF modulator. It's really loud. An RF modulator fault has to be, but it's it's a relic, to be honest. There's a bit of muck on there which wants cleaning off. Not really much of a, excuse me, sorry. There, a bit of muck on the corner there. Not exactly needs much of a restoration. It's pretty good condition. All the lettering is showing, not compared to the 3200 Mark III, which is some of the lettering has gone, but this is part of a package anyway. So we'll test all 3, 4, test as many of these as I can. We know the 36 Mark I works, 26 Mark II works, but with a ghosting issue on the screen as such. See if it works with the controller. Now I'm going to use these as a testing one. Yeah, that works. Yep. There's no buttons on these, so a serve. And then the other one. Reset. Hate this. Oh, it's good. Auto save. Manual auto. Oh, it's good again. Ah! Bat size. Ball speed. Slow down, because I'm a pussy. Oh, and then there it goes. So it does work. As a system, it works. So, it needs a little bit of fettling, but nothing major. So, thumbs up to the 2600 with an original cable Mark II. Now, I need to remember that the controller for these goes in that one. As not compared to the last one, where it actually they took this top bit off and it went stored inside there. That was amazing. Let's have a look at the battery pack. It looks a little worn, doesn't it? That's a little bit battery leak, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4 screws hold it together. So that's going to be project. So that away, tie it to one because it's easy to store away. Right, let's jump forward to the 36 Mark III. Side for the power. Sorry, switched on, let's turn it off. I know this switch doesn't work. No, they all work fine. Let's turn it on. That doesn't seem to make a noise. Oh, that seems to come on though. Left player. Sorry. A little out of tune. Now I'm surprised this actually does go on the same frequency as the last one, because the 36 Mark 1 didn't go on the 36 Mark. The 26. This is getting so confusing. The 3600 Mark 1 was a different frequency to 30 26 Mark II. Right, this one does appear to be... Actually, the modulator is not bad for what it is. I'm getting a little bit of ghosting now as I'm getting out of the frequency range. I'm losing colours, so I'm in the black and white. This has got a lot better modulator than the others. Yeah. Into the TV. So let's see if this works. Serve. That's a very tinny speaker, isn't it? Reset. No. I want hockey. Oh, this is American. Ah. I just score against myself. So it's not football like we would have in the UK, it's an American version. Reactions of a cat. Oh, come on! Cat. Never drunk play one of these. You're just too good at it. Ah, I'm amazing. I'm a batting god. Get in there, you bloody thing. Ah, no. Ah, reactions of a cat. Meow. So this one works absolutely spot on. Apart from the lesson being a bit iffy. Shut up. Thank you. Manual serve. Speed. Thank you. You have got your targeting on this, but it doesn't work on this sort of system. 2-player skeet shooting. So this actually works really well. I'm impressed with that. So plug out, plug out, plug out. So that's another one that works perfectly. Externally, not too good, but at least internally. Ah, hello. There's a tiny bit of, barely bit of. I can see it, but I'm not sure you can see it. That one is absolutely mint. I love that noise. I absolutely love that noise. Makes me want to swear. Ah. So we have the 36 Mark 1 and the 36 Mark 3. The 26 Mark 2 working fine. The 26 and the 30. Oh, forget it. Right. Here comes the one we used for the videos quite a while ago. No power. Everything was done on this. Ah, okay. From power supply. So that can go. Ah. Attack back controller is a different controller end. So this actually works for it. This is a AC adapter. You notice in the middle it's not it's a negative inner and then positive out. We have different nowadays. But I went through that before. If you were listening, if you weren't, you have failed this exam. So, let's turn this on. There's no noise from this whatsoever. Auto saves on. So I definitely flamingo this up. Let me try the replacement I got. Which actually got the polystyrene inner, and tell the difference because there are differences. Hooray! Oh God, that is difficult to get out. Right, now there, power into this one. Already, that's come on. But however, there's a problem there. So let's try and retune. I think with the front one, I went a little bit too cocky at the end. Right, 196 on the frequency. Oh, hello, come on. No, yep, no, yep, no. Alright, hold on. Back, you little bugger. Oh, come on. Next time, buy a telly you can work. Go back a little. Press and hold. Much further up the bandwidth. Let me full scan round and I'll get back to you. So, quick jump cut. Woo. Okay, I'm coming to the conclusion that there is a problem with this one. The second one. Paddles move really smooth. The left one's more tighter than the right, but the left one does feel like it could play very well. The right one seems a little bit more effort to get into it. I think there's a problem with the chip. I had this on the other one. I am controlling both, by the way. Yeah. So what I'm thinking is that I had a problem with the front one and I touched part of the chip. I either shorted it, burned it or whatever it did. And the game board went. I mean, I can change between different games. I know that's squash, I know that's practice, I know that's tennis, I know that's football because there's 4 to each. But the game plays out of the way. So this actually works. The second one works, but the first one seems not to. So that does need digging back into again, but at least we've got a donor. If not, we can use that one as the donor for that. So at present we've got 2.5 working Admans. So I'm going to do a little bit of a montage here. I think one or two of you out there will like this. Humpty Tum, Humpty Tum. Oh, that hurt. I'm playing now because I've just had an idea. That's not going to stay on. That's not even going to show anything. Alright. Pile of Admans. See, to be honest, these are probably the gaming systems that we had here in the UK before the Atari 2600 absolutely blew this out of the water. Look at that, it's 4 games on here. Well, there's 6 on this one. 6. 4 over there. But yeah, Atari came along. Here's a cartridge. Let's change it. But I think there were other systems anyway out there. So it was a competitive market for stuff like this. But at present, I have 5. 1's perfect, working. 2 are nearly perfect as they are, and 2 need a little bit of work. So watch this space. I'm going to start faffing with these. Anyway, again, thanks a lot. I do love this, Jamie. Really do. Yeah, 1-click printing, absolutely brilliant. Go and look on them. And if you need anything absolutely brilliant like this doing, I mean, it's just such. I never. Oh god, it was rolling again. I just hang this on the wall. I think it's brilliant. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Please comment if you think I'm crap. Share, please, if you think I'm any good. And tell everybody. Let's get up to 100 subscribers pretty quickly, shall we? Been quite a while. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.